His mission is to become the next Wizard King.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kaijo, and today we're gonna be talking about the top 5 PvP teams that I basically think are viable. You know, a lot of people has been asking me, because I focus up my content on PvP, what are the best PvP teams to use? And obviously, Julius being, you know, the must-use unit in all of PvP, I decided to go ahead and make this top 5 video. Now, one thing that I want to tell you guys, this is my opinion. I use these teams and I think that they are worth it. So if you want to invest into these units, definitely you can. But again, this is for current meta. The meta will always change. The meta will always switch up. Right now, the current meta is blue team. I don't know when it'll switch, but if it switches, definitely I will make a new video talking about the brand new 5 teams that I would recommend for the current meta. Now, right now, I'm currently sitting in the top 100 slots of PvP. I'm ranked 60. Well, it's preseason, so, I mean, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt, however you want to take it. I really don't care. But this is, in my opinion, what the best teams are that you can use. And it's in my order, again. So, if you guys think something should be changed, let me know in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys got to think about when it comes to these PvP teams. But when it comes to PvP, I have fun doing it. I have fun using different teams. And since I've used many teams, I'll give you the top 5 that I think for current meta, they're really good. So consider using them. And I can't tell you if it's free to play or not. I'll be completely honest with you guys. So yeah. All right, let's jump in. Number 5, we got the main speed Oatco team. Running the red Charlotte. All right, basically she is the GOAT of the team. Now, in order to run this team, you need to have her skill 2 maxed out. So skill 2 needs to be completely duped out. It needs to be level 5. I don't care. For this team to definitely work, it needs to be duped out. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you about gears or anything like that. You can ask in the comments below, and someone in the comments can answer that question for you guys. But this is the team that you guys can definitely use, and it's important that you have skill 2 for Charlotte maxed out. Doesn't matter if her ultimate's maxed out. If that skill 2 is not maxed out, this team's not gonna work. Obviously, if you guys want to definitely use this though, I'll give you the quick preset to using this. It's very simple. That's basically it. That's it right there. It's not much that I can really help you guys with, and you can also slap in that, why not? So this is something that you can definitely use, because you want to outspeed the opposite team. And just know the reason why this is number 5 is because it's a frail team. Yes, this is what you call real paper thin, like nuke team, paper thin nuke team. They are literally glass cannons. All right, that's all I can really tell you. This is a very viable team, especially if there's no healers involved or no defensive units involved, like current event PvP, or well, in this case, the last PvP event that we had for swimsuit, you know. Now, the next team I'm gonna give you guys is the double barrier speed team. But if you don't want to use Voltos, you can use Mimosa instead. Okay, so this is known as the double barrier team. It's very common. You'll face off against a lot of these teams because it's so heavy. It's so like high in CC. And the double res, double barrier is insane. It really works. Okay, I can't fathom how many times I've gone against these teams and actually lost, but that's besides the case, right? So you can definitely run this team like this, or you can swap this like that. That's up to you. Okay, if you want to do the res immediately, you could. If you want to just heal and then res the next turn, you can as well. But if your Mimosa is not built to withstand attacks, use the res turn 1, okay? Because in case Noelle goes down or Julius goes down, at least Radius will put up the barrier, and then Mimosa can go next and then put the res up, and then we can revive back one of the units. Now, one thing you need to know as well, this res needs to be level 5 so you can resurrect 100%, okay? That's something that you need to make sure you are doing, because it's important that they get rezzed completely back to 100%, okay? You can definitely use this and it's very good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because you got the double barrier, so you got support there. You have the healing, so you got support there. Literally, you have beams for support for this team, and then you also got the nuking from Noelle as well as Julius. And then on top of that, Radius is putting up defense, and so is Mimosa with her ultimate. She's putting up defense as well. So it's a very stupid tanky team, but it works. Now for number 3, we got this team right here, which is outspeed, stun, barrier, nuke. You could definitely use Voltos, or if you have a max duped William, you can slap him on instead, or if you have a max duped Charlotte, you can slap her on instead, because anyone that has the highest speed in your box would be very, very detrimental for your team. Actually very crucial for your team, let me say that, because if you can outspeed and put out that stun immediately, Noelle can barrier up, Julius can clean up, and then once Noelle is backing around, she can basically ult, and then basically you win. Alright, so at this point, you have this slot open for Voltos, William, Charlotte, or even Finral. You can definitely do that. And then what you gotta do here, this, and that's basically it. I mean, it's not that difficult. Or yeah, this is basically what you can definitely use, you know. It can very much go very far for you guys. That's all I gotta really say. This team can go far for you guys because you have the stun, you have the speed, Finral and Voltos will give you the speed, but if you can get the stun off with William and Charlotte, at least with them, they can help your team a little bit more with supporting, you know. With Charlotte, it would be a little different, because you know, you could do that, then you could do skill 2, because her skill 2 is more important. You don't need to do the ultimate because you don't really need hitbacks, but that skill 2 is really important because of these right here. Attack and magic attack plus 60 reduces damage taken. Very, very good. Very, very good. And then same thing with William. If you want to run William instead, you can definitely do the same exact thing that you would run with Charlotte, because, you know, again, at the end of the day, after that combination attack, you want to get these buffs. All right, so yeah, just something to think about. This team is very viable. You can definitely run this. It is not that difficult to run. And honestly, you know, it could get you far. It could very much get you far because of that stun. Okay, so now we got the next team, which I don't have the units. Yeah, I don't have the units, but this is definitely how it would go. You'd have Voltos, you'd have Finral, you'll have Licht and Raya. Yep, that's right. I don't have them. I don't have both of them. Licht and Raya is going to be my number 2 spot, because as current meta stands, like I said, it's running blue, and Licht and Raya is an immediate nuke to counter blue teams. It's immediate nuke to counter any team, to be honest. If you got Licht and Raya built properly, their nuking is going to go very, very, very well. Okay, the main thing you need to really worry about the two of them are the combination attacks. That's basically it. So immediately what you'll have to do is you'll have both Voltos and Finral basically do their regular ult skill 2, and then for Licht and Raya, you'll have Raya do the combination attack, right, and then skill 2. So this will be 1 for Raya, and then 2 for Raya, and then for Licht, what you'll do is you have his ultimate and then his skill 2. Okay, you'll have his ultimate and then skill 2. That's how you would run this, because I don't have them, but I know for a fact Raya with his combination ultimate, it becomes AoE. His regular ultimate is single target, so you want to hit that AoE, and then for Licht, you want to hit that AoE ultimate in itself. That way you can ult and nuke the opposite team, and then who knows, if the ultimate doesn't kill them, both of the ultimates don't kill, you have both Finral and Voltos to speed them up again and then go for the kill. That is going to be my number 2 spot, and it is a very, very good PvP team. Okay, very good PvP team. This is my top team, in my opinion. My top team is this. The blue team. Blue team runs PvP right now. I made a video talking to you guys about that, and make sure you go and check it out, because that's the showcase of the blue team. Meta is insane for the blues. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is one of the blue teams that I run. All right, I'll tell you what the presets are for this team though. Immediately, boom, 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 boom. That's it. Well, boom. There you go. This is the meta right here. You have the ultimate stun. Okay, you have the combination stun immediately with Charlotte, or if you have William, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. All right, and then you have skill 2 as the secondary attack. For Mars, you just got the combination attack. That's all he's important for. For William, you have the skill 2 as number 1. Vice versa for Charlotte, doesn't matter. Whoever you have max dupe, doesn't matter. Okay, and then you want to go quick with the ultimate, and then skill 2 with Julius. This is cleanup. This is just cleanup. All right. Now, if you have these two reversed, right? Let's say William is first and Charlotte is with Julius, you'll do the opposite. Well, no, you won't do the opposite. It's the same exact thing, dude. What? Yeah, this is exactly how you would run both meta units. This is a meta team. This is flat out a meta team. All right. And honestly, it goes far. And then the other meta side team that I run is for my defense. You know, I'll make a complete defense video for you guys separately. This is what I run for my defense team. Is Charlotte, Mars, Julius, Charmy. It's the same exact run, but the only difference is Charmy's using her ultimate and then skill 2. That is it. That is it. This is it. And yeah, this is my top 5 when it comes to the PvP teams. You can definitely let me know what units are you using. What's your top 5? If I missed a team, let me know. But as of right now, because I use these meta teams, I think these are what's currently meta. It will always change. Meta will always change, but it would always come back and then go back to something different. So meta will always flip-flop, change, make a U-turn. It's inevitable. All right, PvP, meta, you'll one day have to run this again later on. Who knows? But where we stand right now, these are my top 5 teams for PvP. Hopefully this answers a lot of you guys' questions on what are the main 5 teams to use right now for PvP when it comes to, you know, offensive. Again, this is all my opinion. This is what I used and what I got far playing with. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and use it, you know, be my guest. Run amok, have a fun, you know. But also let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do another video like this later on. I might do it when every season refreshes, because who knows, it could be good content for you guys, especially because I'm going to be running PvP. But yeah, the next video I'll try to focus up a little bit more on defensive teams, but some of these teams you can run defensively, but I don't know, I'll do a top 5 defensive team as well. So yeah, subscribe with post notifications turned on for that video.